This one is very exciting because we have new wigs.
Oh, that's really lovely, actually. On her frame is just very nice. Like electric carrot top. Get out, I love that. That's Madame President. That's so cute. Timelessly feminine, versatile, A+. I love it.
I love it too. Hello and welcome back to our videos. So this one is very exciting because we have new wigs. That's right, we have been waiting. These are part of the wigs that I didn't even put it on social media because it was so crazy, but they were missing for a while and then we found them. And we have 4 brand new styles of wigs that Dee in Brazil helped us put the concepts together. And they are right here in 4 different colors, which is very exciting. I have our receipt, which has the names on them, and we have 100 of each, which are going live today with our Nima and our long game. And remember, the long game Ellowyne is wigged. She's got a fabulous wig that's very different from anything I've ever seen, but we do have some wonderful vintage style wigs. So I am going to bring these over to Christopher, who is in our beauty department, and we're going to get his take and see what they feel like fresh out of box. And then they're going to be for sale today. We're going to put them in the Ellowyne boutique so that all of our new offerings are on the same page, so you don't have to switch back and forth to pages and you can just do one checkout. So we hope you love them, and let's go see what Christopher thinks. Hi, Christopher.
Hi.
Are you ready for the next round of surprise doll wigs?
Bring it on.
Bring on!
Did they get all over the lens?
I hope not. I don't know. How are we doing out there? Looking pretty good?
Very foggy.
I think it's pretty good. That's your styling cream, your whatever it's called.
My magic hair elixir. Yeah.
Magic hair elixir. I love it. So here's what we've got. Our first wig is called Juliet.
Okay.
And this very much, from the plastic, looking at it, reminds me of I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah, it's Jeanniette. Yeah, it is that. So far, a great honey blonde color. Love the tone of this. She's not been sitting under peroxide for too long. This is really, this is pretty. Very dimensional. So the blend of color has lots of highlights. That feels fun. Cascade of curls. Just it looks like a lot. So I should say that I know very little about these. We have been on a journey with these wigs. We've done lots of revisions, we've done lots of editing and feedback and alterations and changes. So I've actually not seen any of these in their like final form before today. I've avoided any sneak peeks that I could have possibly run into with these. So this really is like a raw first impression. And I know sort of like the parameters that we started with, but I'm not totally sure what to expect. So right out of the gate, I
keep an open mind.
Yeah.
Some of them they look crazy in a good way.
Sometimes I do want something that's like a simple bob. If you can wear a wig, why are we going with something that you would be wearing to Kmart? You know what I mean? Like, let's elevate Kmart. Let's make Kmart more interesting. Where's your bump it for Kmart? That is phenomenal. Oh, I love this little spit curl. That is so cute. This is a really, really pretty color.
Look at all those bangs.
Yeah, it's a lot. So you've got a really nice sort of palm tree on top, and then some cascading curls down into a nape flip. This is pretty. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see this on. This is very, very 60s. This is very sort of Avon ad 60s. So I'm excited to see how this looks. So I've got some baldies. With the release of these wigs, we're also putting out the long game. The wait is over. We're done playing the long game with the long game. And we're going to show you what she looks like. So actually, let me start with, because those are styled and I care, let me start with the newest convention doll from the one and only Mr. Tonner. This is Ellowyne's grandmother. And so I'm very, very excited to see how she actually wears. I was playing with her with the flip, the Marlowe flip from our last release, and she looks so phenomenal in it. Gwen really is a vision in some vintage hair, and so I want to see what this looks like with her, especially because like the brow color, it's not quite red, but it's a little gingery, and so I think that lends itself to versatility for hair colors, and we're gonna get into it.
It looks like a helmet.
Yeah, listen, I think any good hair should. Hair done properly should be a helmet. There's a reason why like hair sculpture is a whole industry. There's a long history of really innovative hair sculpting and hair designing that I'm excited that we're sort of tiptoeing into, because this is, God, that's so pretty. Oh, that's really lovely, actually. On her frame is just very nice. It certainly helps, I suppose, that she is gilded all the way from head to toe. She looks ready. She looks like, I've said this before, but it feels apt again. She feels like one of the villains from Hairspray. She feels like a villain from like The Help. This is
Mars Attacks.
Yeah. It is Mars Attacks. It's not actually, it could be a couple inches taller to be like really campy, but it's still earnest, and that's why I like this. I think that is really beautiful. Those curls, you saw me unwrap this. This is fresh out of the box. I've not done a thing to it. Those curls look really, really nice. You've got articulated specific ones at the sideburn sort of placement, and then another sort of distinguished one here before it goes into the nape curl, and I think that's really lovely. The fringe bangs are long enough that you can wear them sort of peeking over the eyes for something a little bit more dramatic, but I think they also lend themselves to being side-swept really nicely. I love it. And actually, I love it with the brow color. I think that's wonderful. Love as far as the doll is concerned, the dimples I think are so wonderful for this and make sense with that wig for me for some reason. I think that's great.
I think it's great too, but I think it's funny. It's just got so much happening.
We are doing nothing even remotely as inventive for, well, that's unfair. That is uncharitable. I think what we're doing in style and beauty and fashion in a, current contemporary way, sometimes really like is resonant and speaks to me, and sometimes is like truly innovative and wonderful. And then other times it just leaves me like sad. It leaves me with like, where is the taste? Where is the tact? Where is the discerning eye? Where is the sense of appreciation for silhouette and for craftsmanship and for artistry? And this wig scratches an itch for me. Let's just say that. I think, I don't mean to be a grumpy old man or a broken record, but yesteryear had some things right, and that wig is amazing. It's amazing. That was a hit for me. A+. I'm excited about this one. It is now time to move on. I want to see what we've got for...
So the next one is called Maya.
Okay.
M-A-Y-A.
I think that name is a little bit... Let's see how this goes. I'm excited about this already. I'm smelling notes of Rita Hayworth, of Lucille Ball. It's like a wine tasting, but for hair. Oh, okay, color already off the bat. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Like electric carrot top. That's gorgeous. Love these absolutely insane poodle bangs. So cute. This looks like it might be a little bit longer than the previous wig. Get rid of all this stuff in my way. Unhand me. That's beautiful. That's so pretty. Beautiful loose finger waves and some fabulous poofy bangs. Who are we gonna snatch bald? Actually, I wanna see this on Nima. I bet that is remarkable. So she's got some really nice sort of brooding coloring as far as facial paint goes. You can tell, obviously, that I like something sort of warm and auburn on this doll. The color on this is so pretty. Oh, that's so cute. Get out. I love that. That's pretty. That's going to be so nice with like a cherry red lip and a big pearl earring. That's beautiful.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Love the bangs. Love the color. That color. It's somewhat simple dimensionally, but it doesn't appear that way. Like it's not actually a lot of different fiber colors, but it is really shiny. You get a great sort of metallic effect from the way that catches light. That's so pretty. Love how that just barely sits over the shoulder. So if you want to sort of get that to relax a little bit, you can. That is really nice. That's very pretty.
That is pretty.
It looks like liquid. It's so shiny.
Are we going to change the name?
So I only thought the name was a little bit,
Lucy.
well, it's not necessarily Lucy in style. It's close, right? But I think Maya is a very sort of civilian choice for hair like this, but I'll revisit that maybe. I am curious what brushing out, just a little bit of brushing out for the back of that would do, because I want to keep the shape, but you might even be able to sort of tame that into one more fluid wave of hair. That's very, I love the color. Love the color. Red really runs the spectrum. Like, we have so many different sort of cherry colas and carrot tops and like fire engines and like so many different kinds of red that we've already sort of played with and released. And this again feels different. Like, even from the Marlowe flip, I'm curious if this is a similar or the same fiber, but it feels new. That's so pretty.
The next one is called Catherine.
I'll trade you. Ooh, I'm excited. So I just got done saying that I love a bob, and that's true. I love a little like silly, teeny tiny cropped, like right at the jaw sort of hairdo. This is different because everything else has been like sort of bouffant and large in silhouette. And this feels, actually in packaging, I did get a brief glance of each of these, although with like horse blinders on. And at first I thought this was going to be a grace wig because it's so tight. It's a very sort of like tight cropped little wig, and their heads are a very different size. So that should be informative that like off the bat I was like, oh, what a cute little grace wig, and this is fully for Ellowyne. I am so excited about this one. We're going to remove you, I think, because that feels right. Like that is almost, if not,
this is a little bit more.
It's a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
They are very close, but it's a little bit warmer. I love a like white blonde. I'm a sucker for like really bleached out hair. Cause like, how could you not be? There's nothing natural about it. I mean, I don't know. I guess like fresh out of the oven babies sometimes get that sort of like white blonde hair, but it never sticks around. So like, you know, why can't we artificially create it?
This feels very Maryland.
For sure. Yeah, very happy birthday, Mr. President. I think I'm gonna love this. So you've got a really nice sort of soft, loose curl on the side. Otherwise, it's a straight wig. Wonderfully short. I think I'm gonna really like this one. Also, I love a side part. Like, I love a middle part. Sort of divisive opinion. I love a middle part, but this, oh, that's Madame President. That's so cute. Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's it's nice Karen at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Nice Karen. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh.
I love that. Oh, and I love how that sort of hugs the back of the head. It's just right at the nape of the neck. That's a really nice length. Great color. And actually, I'll even say that I think the very minor difference in shade between this and that platinum Marlowe flip actually makes this a little bit more believable. Like, that's almost a believable blonde. Naturally. Very, very pretty. And I imagine you can actually get quite a good bit of manipulation for shape. Like, you can probably get that to sit.
Yeah, get that curl to go out.
You can probably, yeah, I'm sure you can invert those pretty easily, because it's not a super rigid curl. Also, this could be so cute with like two little barrettes. It also gives like, you know, teeny bopper at her first dance in the 60s. Very cute. Very, very, very cute. I don't suppose, maybe teeny boppers weren't, that's not the language of the 60s, but that's cute. I like this. Oh yeah, that is fun. I'm gonna have fun playing with this one.
Yeah, again, remember, these are straight out of the box, so no styling products, nothing.
It's gonna be very hat friendly for sure, because like some of them have so much volume.
Oh yeah, try
underneath.
See if it'll.
For sure, like that's lovely. Oh, cute. Okay, everyone at home with the Ello Air box, that feels like a natural. Like, that's some of the imagery that you can find on the internet showing off vintage airline outfits is shown with little bobs like that. Like that feels very authentic. So cute, very shiny, very clean, very soft, and I think going to be fun to play with and easy to manipulate.
Another winner. Love it. Okay, our last and final wig, which this feels like a lot of wigs to us, even though once we start unboxing, I feel like we need every wig in every color.
That is always the problem, is I'm already talking about, like, can we get this one in this color? And, you know, like, and this is after months. Of edits. So, again, like, seeing them in person is just very different from photos and emails and correspondence. Like, you just don't always really get, like, the truest sense. I mean, even that's true of, like, shopping for you, the viewer. I think summer shopping is like one of those things that it's going to translate differently in person. It's worth just seeing in person, because I cannot stress enough that, like, photos just don't really do it justice. And that's true of hair, right? Like, hair is so specific and so dynamic and blah, blah, blah. Seeing it in different lighting makes such a difference. So we're on to our fourth and final wig for Ellowyne. We do have other wigs for Grace. However, for this release, oh, cute. Okay, so I think we're back to, that might be the same fiber. I can't tell.
It looks different to me, at least in the camera. In the camera, they look like different shades.
If they are extremely close. It is a little bit splitting hairs, but already really like this. Oh, I really like this. That's cute.
Very schoolgirl.
Yeah, it's
sweet.
Like if Princess Bride met, like, 6th period after lunch.
It reminds me of, like, a dance in the movie Grease or something.
Sure. I love this sort of twist in the back. Actually, and that's secured into place, which is really nice. I'd actually styled a wig like this ages ago. We had just a basic tonner middle part that I had done sort of a similar bang thing for. And I'm so glad that we can just, like, offer this as a solution now, because I think that's this you can wear for almost any time period, any time of day, any genre, any occasion. This really is a beautifully versatile, nice, long, loose curl without being, like, super tight and prone to frizzing, or, you know, really straight and prone to tangling. Like, that, to me, if you had to pick a, like, perfect everyday doll wig, that's up there. I love this. Let's look at, drumroll please. Did I already do? I've not done. Let's do you. Because you've got sort of a nice cool tone brow color. So the wig she comes with is a really sort of nice red brown. It's closer to, like, a German chocolate cake, sort of red velvet. Okay. However, the brow painting is a little bit more neutral, slightly cooler, not quite ashy, and I think that might be a really nice complement to something like this. So let's find out as I'm evicting tape from my set. It's all smoke and mirrors, you guys. Doll staging, I say it all the time, it's toothpicks, it's dental floss, it's chewing gum, and a hope and a prayer. I think that's gonna be good. I think that's gonna be good. Oh, that's cute. I like that with that really neutral face paint. That's delightful. That is so pretty. So actually, I've put that on just a little bit asymmetrically, but that's, oh, cute. Yeah, I mean, it is vintage, but it's not exclusively vintage. You can wear that for many occasions. Again, that's sort of like a fun school formal. It's also like, that is a Kmart wig. Like, that is like, if you want to go do anything in this, you can. Love that on the doll. The most vibrant part of the face on this one is the iris. You do have a nice sort of deep, dramatic effect with the winged liner, but everything on this doll is really soft, almost muted, pastel-y, gentle. And I like with the color palette of sort of a honey blonde. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. That's gorgeous. Love the way that those curls sort of naturally cascade, but they will allow you to sort of manipulate them as you see fit. Again, a very brushable wig without disrupting the actual set. That's lovely. That is so pretty. Timelessly feminine, versatile, A+. I love it.
I love it too. I don't ever dislike wigs that we receive because we approve them. So we don't ever order wigs that we don't absolutely love. But when we see them in person, it is always such a different experience than approving a photo that's at a factory across the world.
You know what I think? I think this is the same fiber, but this has more product in it and it reflects light differently. The bangs don't really have product in them of this wig, and those look to be the same to me, but I can't quite tell.
In the camera,
do they look different?
They look different.
I mean, okay, in person, it's also damn close. I will say that if they are different fibers, it is extremely close. It is splitting hairs, literally. But no, I mean, I love it. I think it's so I think that's so pretty. They really all are. And I like that this is more, coincidentally, I chose more of like a time period doll to put a time period wig on. And I think that's very fitting. And for someone like Ello that can sort of exist whenever, wherever you want her to, I think that is phenomenal.
Love. Well, this was fun, Christopher. I'm excited for you to
no kidding.
Photograph and do your thing to them, but we always like to show them fresh out of box so that there's no smoke and mirrors about what you are going to receive.
Right. I mean, everything, I couldn't in good conscience photograph this as it is now with like all the flyaway hairs. So everything undergoes a taming and a brushing and sometimes even a really light trimming, not for shape, but if you've got like one squirrely hair that's just like misbehaving and out of place, sometimes it's got to go. So
and that's every place that sells wigs.
Yeah.
Or anything.
It happens to every wig every time. So these will have a little spa time, but I'm excited to play with them and see the different ways you can style them. I think I'm going to have fun playing with this and doing my trick of wig stacking to see how many of these I can get on top of each other before it becomes a cry for help. I really am excited about these. And this color, you guys, oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to playing with these for sure.
Yay, this was such a fun video. We hope you enjoyed it. And again, these wigs are going to be for sale very, very soon today.
Stay tuned.
With our Ellowyne long game and our wonderful Afronema 4. So thank you very much, Christopher. Fun as always.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.